Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Um, well, I'm here to represent the DG and CEO NITDA, that's the National Information Technology Department. He's unavoidably absent because of some travel engagement he has to. So he asked us to come and be with you for this important event. Of course, NITDA is a key contributor to educational activities in Nigeria. So, of course, I'm sure most of us we know NITDA, and we know NITDA is the ICT regulator in Nigeria, a developer, of course, and the mandate of the agency to implement the national digital economy policy and strategy. And so part of those things that NITDA is doing, in fact, one of our active activities is dealing with startups. So that's why I feel this session, of course, is something that is very close to our heart. It's very important to NITDA. NITDA is putting a lot of effort, a lot of resources in ensuring that the bulk of our graduates from universities and other tertiary institutions are focused on creating jobs rather than seeking for jobs. So that is why even in NITDA, one of our pillars, our focus areas is innovation and entrepreneurship. So this is something we do, and we drive it in several programs, different initiatives, also interventions to make sure that Nigeria becomes one of the key entrepreneurial countries. Of course, in Africa, we say it's based on the number of startups we have, the number of unicorns we have in the continent. So, in fact, a couple of years back, NITDA has very important subsidiaries that are meant to cater for all this entrepreneurship activity. One of them was the Office of Innovation, ICT Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and we also have the Office for Nigerian Content. So what we're doing with these subsidiaries before we merge them, we'll talk about that. We encourage people to be entrepreneurs. And at the same time, we want to give them backing that, okay, if they come up with a solution with products, now the country gives them protection so that, especially for them, we give preference to those product outs. So that's what those offices were doing. But of course, we keep on trying to reposition, to align, and to make the agency as effective as possible all the time. So these two subsidiaries were merged, and now we have the Office for Nigerian Digital Innovation, and then we have also the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, where I'm the National Director. So normally, what do we do, especially in the center? The center, the core mandate of the center is to do research and development in the area of emerging technologies. This involves AI, artificial intelligence, robotics, we deal with drones, we're into blockchain, Internet of Things, IoT. So we're looking for innovation in these areas, focusing on areas of national interest, challenges we're facing in the nation. But again, we're not just after R&D for the sake of R&D. No, we want to get them commercialized. So that's why we focus on innovation. So this is what we do in the center. So for that, the activities of the center focus on R&D, capacity building, entrepreneurship, and then partnership. We partner with universities, agencies, so that we can exchange ideas, we can work on side projects together. But one particular field that is very relevant to the event that is going on in this session is entrepreneurship. So we deal with what we call IDs, not SMEs, as Soraya has made a very good presentation of the difference between the two. So IDs are focusing on companies that will have global impact. So not like SMEs, maybe just regional. We're looking for, like she said, people that will come with innovative ideas to solve challenges. And of course, the focus at the beginning is not about profit. No, you want to scale. And these are the kind of ventures where you get risk capitalists, like venture capitalists, angel investors coming to invest to make sure these businesses are big and they produce substantial amount of jobs. So normally, like for instance, we're talking about Uber, Jumia, or even the Nigerian unicorns like Flutterwave, Paystack, and so on. And so those are the kind of startups we're dealing with. Those that will scale and then provide a lot of jobs to people. And so, as I said, of course, we do a lot of activities with universities, of course, and I'm sure Base University, maybe we're just starting with you, but we believe as a university that is here in Abuja, close to us definitely, because I know we have a couple of students from here who are doing their studies with us in the center. So we're looking at different programs, and we do incubation and acceleration within the center. And next year, before we come up with a new model, we have support of some international organizations. For instance, we're working with JICA, the Japan International Cooperation Agency. We're working with them to come up with a new model for incubation, which we will look at the success, and we can even share it with you. We can export it here. And we run hackathons and innovation challenges. And our hackathons now, we do them in universities. We have a couple of sessions we'll be doing next year, early next year, and I'm sure we'll start making this with the best universities here how we can. Because our aim is okay, we go to universities, this is where the ideas come, this is where the knowledge comes from. So we get students to maybe we bring some areas that we feel solutions are much needed, and then we get them to compete to come up with solutions, and we can see which one we can adapt and support for further development and scale. So we do those kind of things. And now we have another project that is coming up. So we call it Hives, just like the VE Hives. So the idea here, we want to build some centers within universities to support students and the lecturers. So we're thinking, okay, maybe now let's go close to the source of knowledge. So people with ideas, we provide necessary things to help their entrepreneurial activities. Just like Prof was just mentioning, I know even my days in the university, maybe you see, okay, we say we're providing for entrepreneurship, then you do 1 or 2 courses, 2 units or so, and you say, okay, that's enough. Now we're focusing on if you have idea, we provide the resources as you're studying, you also follow your ideas. Like for instance, last week we were in Cape Town, South Africa, and we visited a business school, called SIBA Business School. So that's the model they are using. So the student, even early year student, first year student, already they have their startup that they are pursuing. So they are studying and still they are building their entrepreneurial capacity. So this is what we are looking at. Not maybe just to do 1 or 2 courses and you say, no, we're taking courses. We want to make it practical. So those are programs we're doing, and we're still collaborating with universities, we're talking to different universities, and I'm sure maybe this one will provide a good start for us to start talking to Base University so that we can see how we can promote these entrepreneurial activities right from the universities. Because I think the future is industrialization, and you start that with entrepreneurs, people that are willing to take the risk to bring their ideas so that we can scale and provide jobs instead of maybe graduating tons of students that are waiting for jobs that are at the end. We know the developed nations, they rely on entrepreneurs, industrialization, and things like that. We're looking forward to the fourth industrial revolution. So we don't want Nigeria to be left behind. So that's why the center is part of this activity we're doing. And of course, our mother agency, NITDA, is giving us all the necessary support for that. So we look forward to cooperating with Best University. And of course, we're just here, we're not too far from you, we're in here. So we're very much happy when you send your student, we can come over, we get people coming for excursion, we get people coming for their industrial training, we have helpers serving with us, and we have even programs which we call nano internship. Even for kids around, maybe your kid is on holiday or so on, we have programs. They can come and stay in the center for some time, use our resources, join the projects we are working on. So I think it's a great opportunity. And once again, I would like to again extend DJ's apology for not being able to attend this program himself. As I said, he's traveling, but we convey all your demands and everything we see here, and we look forward to this. So thank you very much for being on this audience, and I appreciate that.